Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Mavens, home of the spicy double feature. I'm Carson Green.
And I'm Annie Janes. This week's spicy double feature is Mickey 17 and we're finally doing it, Parasite.
Bro, I am so excited. Okay, little backstory, little Mavens. I have been begging Annie to watch Parasite for 5 years. For literally 5 years. Every time it comes up, Annie's like, no, I don't want to watch it. It hasn't been long enough. I'm not ready. I want to forget.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now here we are 5 years later. It is the perfect opportunity. In my humble opinion, this is such a spicy feature. This is such a good dub. We honestly, we had no choice.
Well, while I was watching Mickey 17, I thought of 3 other dubs that maybe would have been really spot on.
Okay, hit me with them.
First of all, Mickey 17 really is Snowpiercer plus Okja.
Yeah.
But also Starship Troopers.
Okay, interesting.
Which has been on my watch list for a while. However, you have been begging for a Parasite watch.
Yeah.
I have been pushing it farther and farther.
Yeah.
Trying to forget, but it felt like it was the right time. It felt like I'd forgotten enough. And you know what? I've been really wanting to watch it too. We had to do it.
Dude, we had to do it to him.
Had to do it to him.
Well, Annie, I cannot wait to hear what this viewing of Parasite had in store for you. But before we get into that, let's talk about Mickey 17, shall we?
Let's do it.
On Earth, nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're applying to be an expendable? You read through the paperwork.
Yeah. I should have read through it.
That's it. Mickey, deep breaths, fill your lungs. Imagine there's an unknown virus in the air,
And you're sucking in every single microscopic particle floating around.
all the viruses.
So good?
There really was an unknown virus in the air. Lethal one.
See you tomorrow.
Fellow pioneers, almost every single one of you will be remembered throughout history.
They made me work my ass off, giving me one shitty mission after another.
You're an expendable. You're here to be expended.
Every time I died, they just printed me out again. Everyone asks, what's it feel like to die?
Okay, Annie, please hit me with some facts.
Mickey 17 came out March 7th, 2025. It was written and directed by Bong Joon-ho. It's based on the novel Mickey 7 by Edward Ashton. It's starring Robert Pattinson, Naomi Ackie, Stephen Yen, Mark Ruffalo, and Toni Collette. It has a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. And here's the description on IMDb. Mickey 17, known as an expendable, goes on a dangerous journey to colonize an ice planet. Now, this description doesn't explain it, but an expendable is someone who signs up on this off-planet mission, and when they die, they get reprinted in like a human 3D printer to continue to go on missions that usually involve their death. And their memories are like uploaded and downloaded into like a brick hard drive and into the new body every time. So that's a little lore backstory. If you don't plan on seeing this movie, it was in the trailer, so it's not really a spoiler. But Carson, I really want to know, what did you think of Mickey 17?
Thank you so much for asking. I gotta say, I had really high expectations. I did. Okay, and I hate to set high expectations because I know that ultimately I can be disappointed. And I will say, Annie, this is one movie that I did feel that disappointment. Unfortunately, I think it's because my expectations were a little high because this is Bong Joon-ho we're talking about, Academy Award winning director. And let me just say, I like this story. I think it's really fun. I love that Bong Joon-ho hates rich people, and he can't stop making movies about how awful and just parasitic rich people are actually on our society. I loved his portrayal of Trump, played by Mark Ruffalo. There was some cute and fun little quirks, like the printer, Robbie Pat falling out of the printer machine. I felt like Robert Pattinson gave a really fun and quirky performance. Don't know what was going on with his accent. I liked a lot of the things about the ship. I will say it kind of fell apart for me in the third act. It was not as strong as I needed it to be. It didn't hold together, I think, and the third act kind of went on a little too long. But in terms of like fun, cute, quirky sci-fi about class warfare, okay, yeah, fine.
Well, I feel like you're not the only one that shares this view of disappointment, because this was his sort of blank check movie. This was his, oh shit, this man just won an Oscar?
Yeah.
Well, make whatever you want next, bud.
Yeah.
I will say that I am not someone that does share this opinion.
Oh, that's good. Oh, good. Okay.
I actually had a lot of fun with Mickey 17, and I came away really liking it. I will say that it is a mess.
Yeah.
But it was a fun and enjoyable mess for me.
Okay.
I really dug like the first two parts of the film as well. I loved all the world building, like the criminal who split himself up and made it illegal, and how it worked to get off planet and how it worked to become an expendable.
Mm-hmm.
I loved all of that, and I really wasn't expecting any of that, truthfully. I really loved like his backstory of trying to sell macaroons or macarons, believing they're the next burger.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And how much time and attention that was given. But the third act, yeah, it kind of worked like on its own, but it just felt like when I say Snowpiercer plus Okja, it kind of literally is like that, and that those two things like tacked onto each other, and it didn't feel like it was like fit in a super smooth way.
Yeah.
But I loved all the sci-fi elements, and I still liked the bug stuff. Like, I still enjoyed it. It just wasn't like you watched Parasite a few days later and you're like, oh shit, well, this is just a masterpiece. So how can you stand up to that? Because I can't expect somebody to do that every time.
I can.
I can, and I have.
No, I really liked Robert Pattinson in this.
Me too.
He's really fun to watch. I think he's like literally a real life freak. Like, I think he's a really weird person. And I know that he had a lot of fun promoting this movie. I know that he very obviously had fun doing this movie. And that's like something you can't hide. Like, he was really magnetic to watch on screen. And that was fun.
I liked his accent. I'm not going to lie.
What was it, bro? Like, what was going on? Was it like Northeastern? Was he from Jersey or something?
I don't know. It's the future, bro.
Oh, I don't think it's that far in the future.
Maybe not. I don't know, but I like that Mickey's had a different voice.
Yeah.
I wanted to point this out because I've been listening to some podcasts and having some conversations.
Okay.
And in all of them, they're like, why was Mickey 18 so different? And I have some answers to that, but I'm curious what you think.
From what I understand, and all the context clues that Nasha gave us, and Mickey 17 gave us, is that everybody had a little different flavor.
And this is what I was saying, is like they literally have a line where each one is a little different.
Yeah.
However,
Mm-hmm.
then I was talking to Gus about it, and you know what he reminded me of?
Hmm.
The moment where the machine gets unplugged when his brain was like in transfer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah. He missed like the empathy upload.
Right. Which is so wild. Okay. It's crazy to me that I listened to multiple different podcasts with different people that all missed. We're like, why was that? Like, that's how much is going on in this movie. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Let me share something that I thought worked the least.
Okay.
That the woman who came on to Mickey after days after having lost her girlfriend. What was that doing in the film at all?
I think we just needed to have a rat. I think we needed to have a threat of him being outed.
Of him having a duplicate?
Yeah.
Well, that was a forced way because it went nowhere and it was just unbelievable.
Yeah. No, it did go nowhere. But I don't know, like, so much of this story is so fantastical, like, it's really difficult for me to even pinpoint, like, the things that were wrong, because it's just so grand, like, it's such a huge movie. I did really like, Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette. I will say, I think they came on a little strong, and I don't think that it was their performance or their character. I think it's just that they had too much screen time. Like, I think we just spent a little too much time with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people were bothered by the Trumpisms to Mark Ruffalo. I wasn't bothered by that. And it's also just felt different enough that it was its own thing.
Dude, I was impressed, okay? Yeah. I need Ruffalo to play... No, please, for the love of God, don't make any Trump media.
No. It can't be direct like that.
But no, he was so good. He was... I just love what Mark is doing with his career.
He is such a good villain.
He is.
I also thought it was hilarious that Toni Collette was just obsessed with sauces, just like as a character trait.
Yeah.
That really cracked me up, and I honestly relate to it a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Samesies, bro.
Like, I need a dip.
You should see how many condiments are in my fridge. Okay, I'm one person. I go through a lot of sauces.
You know how like we have this thing of like being a beverage girly, like we need 3 beverages at all time. I would love to have like at least 2 dips present.
Bro, I literally just 2 weeks ago went to Little Tokyo specifically to buy ramekins for sauces. I'm not even joking you, bro.
So you get it. So we kind of get where she's coming from there.
Yeah.
Okay, I also have a little gripe, which is that I think Nasha's character was knocked down too great of a rung for me to be happy at the end. And what knocked her down was the drugs moment.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I'm not even like that anti-drug use, but something about it felt a bummer. And how she treated Mickey 17 upon his arrival, who is our like hero. I needed a moment where she goes, you know what? I trust you. Or you know what? I choose you. And I didn't get that. So it was like, I was feeling a little whiplash with her character, to be honest. Although Mickey 18, like his minor character arc of just being hilariously like, I just want to kill that guy to like every guy he sees. And then at the end, like figuring out how to help Mickey 17, that kind of worked for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Nasha. I was really confused because isn't she like she was like a security person or like a cop or something.
Right.
And like I'm not saying, cops have to have like some sort of upstanding moral character or anything like that, but it's like she was offered drugs one time.
And hard drugs.
Literally,
this did not seem
hard
like
drugs.
This didn't seem like weed. This seemed like something pretty intense.
She was gone off perks, bro. Like, I'm sorry. What? They still had those back on Earth, okay? She wasn't oblivious to that.
Right. Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, that was a little
much.
Yeah.
What about Steven Yen? I quite liked that side plot.
Bro, he was perfect from start to finish. No notes on that character whatsoever. Probably the only part of the movie that I was like, fuck yes, the whole way through.
He just nailed it. Him getting down from the storage container and being like, I said bring a ladder. I don't know why that cracked us up, but it did. Like him having to scurry off that thing. And him being a terrible friend. Yeah. I don't know. That just really worked for me. That was really good. And then them turning on him. Yeah, that was great.
Also, he's super hot. Super hot.
Incredibly hot.
Aggressively hot. I would say he looked better than Robbie Pat in this movie.
Agreed. Period.
Sorry, Rob. Love you.
Love you, but no. Nope.
Robert Pattinson, teeth actor, yes or no?
I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
You think he's just teeth heavy?
I don't even know that he's teeth heavy. I think we noticed because he's got a little snaggle.
No, bro. His teeth are so much of his face. They make up so much of his face. Well, okay. Actually, I think he has a square face. Then when he was being printed, he also has square fingers and a square hand. And then
he's a square fellow.
And then his mouth, whenever he smiles, is a little rectangular. And then his teeth are these massive square chiclets in the front of his face.
He does not have big teeth.
He doesn't, but this movie, it's teeth heavy. You know who else? Mark Ruffalo, very teeth heavy.
Yeah, he had a set of teeth in.
He barely closed his mouth.
Yeah, well, that was probably because there was 2 sets of teeth in his mouth. No, I've never thought about Robert Pattinson as teeth forward.
You know what? I really liked the creepers and I liked the little message. Okay, so, I mean, obviously the overarching message is like rich people bad. Everybody deserves a chance. No one is expendable. Like human life is not expendable. Let's not take science too far. But then also this alien life form actually being good and like not wanting to kill humans and actually being super chill that they were just like there on their planet. Love that. I also loved that the creepers were bluffing. They were like, we're going to kill you all, bitch. And then they were totally bluffing.
That plot point went over my head, the bluff, because I thought it was like the little one couldn't do it. Yeah, I missed that. But also, this just is another like movie example of higher intelligent beings knowing that peace is priority.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%. And, I mean, we could even take it one step further and just beings who are not American, who are just kind of like, we don't want to fight you, bro. Like, it's chill.
Stop. And we're just here with our fists up at all times. And everyone's like, bro, I'm not even trying to fight you.
Like, please. Okay, Greenland doesn't want to become a part of the fucking United States, dude. Chill out.
Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. Yeah. I do think, like, plot-wise, I thought it was really rad that he was about to die, and we all think he's going to die because he keeps dying, and then the creatures save him.
Yeah.
And carry him back up. And then it's like, where does it go from here? That was really awesome.
Yeah.
And I loved feeling, I felt this several times throughout the film where I'm like, where is this going?
I think me too, actually. That's a fun feeling. But I will say in the third act, I was like, oh my God, I don't care where it's going. I just want it to be over. I hate feeling that way. That's not
dang.
good.
I didn't feel that extreme. I did really like the scene where they have like the baby creature like about to be hung over the fire and then hung over the fire, and like Nasha like roundhouse kicks Toni Collette, or like gets her in between her thighs. I thought that scene was like maybe one of the most tense scenes for me, comparing it to Parasite. But yeah, I'm sorry that you were disappointed. It's a shame.
Yeah, it really is. Bong, if you're listening, if I can call you Bong, if you're listening, it's okay. Let's just step it up next time.
I saw a Letterboxd review of Parasite that said another Bong hit.
Bro.
So this is probably not a Bong hit for you, huh?
Nopers.
I think I like this more than Okja.
I don't remember Okja, so probably same.
Let's score it.
Okay, 6.
I'm giving it an 8, excuse me.
Yeah.
I was reading 17. Okay, 7 out of 10. Movie Maven score.
That feels right. Okay, let's move on to Parasite. Annie, please hit me with some facts.
Parasite came out in 2019. It is the first foreign film to win Academy Award for Best Picture.
Wow.
It also won Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and then Best Foreign Film, of course. It's directed by Bong Joon-ho, starring, I'm going to do my best here, Lee Sun-kyun, Choi Woo-shik, and Kang Ho-sung. It has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. Here is the description from IMDb. Greed and class discrimination threaten the newly formed symbiotic relationship between the wealthy Park family and the destitute Kim clan. All right.
Bro.
Let's jump into it.
Okay. So I have seen this a handful of times. I'm going to say this is probably my 4th or 5th viewing. And when I tell you, I don't know how you waited so long, because bro, I didn't remember anything and I was shocked. I was gasping, dude. I was having to pause it and be like, I was pacing, dude. Like the way that this movie builds tension, impeccable. A masterclass of tension building.
So good. This is one of the rare films that makes me physically feel like so much.
Yeah.
Like it elicits so much feeling in my body, and I freaking love it. This is the second time I've seen it, so that means the only time I've seen it was in the theater.
Yeah.
Again, I just really wanted to forget it all. And, you know, it's like as I'm watching it, I'm remembering it, which makes it hard. But there were some big things that I forgot. And I, too, was throughout the film. Bro,
I was gasping, dude.
Yeah. I really remembered the first, when this movie, I feel like this movie really, really gets going in the scene where the sister is photoshopping the brother's degree.
Yeah.
And it does not fucking stop until like the end of the movie.
Yeah.
But the first time I saw this movie, my favorite part was probably the assembling of the family. So from that Photoshop scene until the end of the Peach montage and the mother is in the house, which that Peach montage is freaking amazing.
So good.
That was my favorite part of the film the first time I had seen it. And the reason it's because I didn't know what this movie was. Yeah. And that scene is like a freaking heist movie. It's like we're assembling our motherfucking crew.
Yeah.
To do a job. And it is so perfect. It moves so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my favorite part the first time I had seen it. I have a new favorite part the second time I watched it.
Please. Oh my God. Please tell me. Please.
This time around, it's going to be from the minute the old housekeeper
shows up, bro.
Shows up.
Yes.
until the family walks in the door. after they come
Yeah.
back from camping.
Yeah.
And truthfully, it's really when when the Kim family escapes, if I can go that far. But
Yeah.
the montage, there's okay, just from those two things, there's so much that fucking happens. There's so much that fucking happens. It's so good. I kind of forgot about when the housekeeper showed up. I was like, where does this go? And then when she comes inside, I was like, oh, she comes inside. And how I thought it worked is that the family is like at the dinner table. Or excuse me, the family is on the coffee table making an absolute mess. And this is one of the scenes where I am feeling so much dread.
Bro, I'm nervous. Why are you making such a mess?
It's getting worse, and they're like knocking it off the table and
they're
breaking
drunk.
things.
I
thought that the family called during that scene and then just came home. I freaking forgot about underground basement. So all of that's my favorite. The revelation of the underground basement and the underground husband is insane.
Yeah.
We learn about the light switches.
Yeah.
And then there's another montage when they have to clean up the house before the family gets in that I also think is 10 out of 10.
When the dog is about to out him under the bed.
Oh, God.
Bro.
And when the family has to sneak away when they're asleep and they like wake up because the sun shines a flashlight through the window and the dad is just like laying full straight, like plank mode. I was cracking up. While it was scary, I was cracking up at him having to just lay there in that position.
And then like them also fully fooling around on the couch while the family is laying under the coffee table hiding.
Having to just be silent during their fooling around sesh. And it's so cringy. She's like, buy me drugs. That's her dirty talk.
Oh my God. He's like, do you have those dirty panties still?
Yeah.
In the dry. Oh my God. Bro, this movie's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Like, just all of the social commentary aside, of which it is quite heavy-handed. When I say Bong Joon-ho hates rich people.
Heavy-handed, but I think not in a way that is derogatory.
No, certainly not. No. And, like, I think that in this movie in particular, every scene I didn't feel this way, I think, on, my first however many watches, but on this watch in particular, there was not a single redeemable character. There was not one single character where I was like, okay, I trust you to make a good decision. No character did I trust, and I love that, bro. We've got this huge ensemble cast, and there was not one single intelligent person on that screen. Like, you know how rare that is? You know how rare it is to just not know or trust what any character is going to do or say, or how they're going to treat another character on screen, or like what behavior they're going to emit. Like, that's it's almost unbelievable that we were able to get that for 2 complete hours.
I was watching this with a friend who had never seen it, which is also a way to kind of like see the film with like virgin eyes. Yeah. And she said at a certain point in this movie that like it's actually kind of challenging for her to watch a movie where she doesn't know who to root for.
Nobody. You don't root for anybody. You just watch.
And the extreme of that is like maybe my dad, who's like, if he doesn't like a character, he's like, I hate that show, I hate the guy. And I'm like, you're supposed to hate the guy. Like, it's about feeling the emotions. It's not about feeling good always. And but I was curious. I was curious how you felt about it, but I do think it's fun too, because my brain is trying to like find someone to latch onto, and it just like the rug keeps getting pulled out from under me, and I find that fun.
It is so much fun, bro. I love villains. Like, I'm always rooting for the anti-hero. I'm like, I'm even when I'm reading like a book, like literature, I'm low key like, I want the antagonist to like I want the antagonist to become my character. So I'm into it. I like I like the way that villains can be written, and I feel like they can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
And to have 10 villains in this movie.
And while maybe not anyone is redeemable, I still root for the Kims because the Parks are like, because of the situation the Parks are in and because of the situation the Kims are in. I root for the Kims because of that. And the first time I had seen this movie, there was like two things that I don't think really clicked for me that this time kind of came into place and worked for me more. And that was when the underground husband escapes and kills some of the Kim or attacks the Kim family.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would he just suddenly go full murder rage mode? Like, I was like, I don't know that I buy that escalation. This time I think it worked because seeing his crazy devotion to the Park family.
Yes.
Like him just going up to the magazine and just thanking him like a god.
Yeah.
Which is also part of the class commentary. And then doing the lights, like that made it make more sense for me.
Yeah. You know, and then they did kill his wife.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like it was just like, and being overwhelmed with the film. Like, and this time I'm like, okay, it's all there. It's totally all there. There's a lot going on.
There was a lot going on, you know, and I will say, even though there wasn't really a redeemable character, I really loved the sister.
Yeah, she's badass.
Dude, she is a criminal mastermind.
Yes. Calm, cool, and collected.
Calm, cool, collected, bro. Like, she had Mrs. Park's number from the get-go.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm actually in charge.
Yes.
I aspire to be that way.
I was just going to say aspirational.
Like, I want to walk into a rich person's house and tell them what to do.
I just want that confidence. I need some of her confidence for sure.
Yep.
Or the other thing that didn't super work for me, that worked for me more this time, was the dad, Mr. Kim, killing Mr. Park.
Okay. Yes. Oh my God. No. The whole scene where he was talking about how he smelled.
Yes.
That shit cuts deep, and then cut to all of this like violence that they just had to endure, all of this crazy shit that they just had to endure.
Yes.
It's tense. It's really tense.
And their whole home was destroyed.
Destroyed.
Everything they had was destroyed. And then Mr. Park does a little sniff. Like he like gags and covers his nose because of the underground man. And Mr. Kim lost it. And Mr. Kim had that speech in the shelter after the flood that was like, you know what? It doesn't matter what you do. And in that moment, I was like, okay, this is what's setting it up. He's already like, you know what? I'm fighting for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it was really interesting, like, seeing the Kim kids, a sort of tenacity, and they're like, they wanted so badly to get out of this life that they were born into, and then also seeing how like the Kim parents had just kind of given up, like they're just in it. They don't know how to get out of it. They're just in it. And I thought, like, I feel like every time I watch it, I think of them as really weak. Like, they're weak people, they're weak parents, they're not like they're not trying. But I think that's part of the class commentary is like, it doesn't matter how hard they try. It doesn't matter if you make a plan. Like Mr. Kim said, it doesn't matter. Like, this system is designed to keep people like this oppressed, and it is designed to keep people like the Parks rich forever. And watching it this time around and like having this sort of realization, I was like, okay, maybe I could go lighter on Mr. Kim.
No, you're totally right. Because the kids haven't experienced it firsthand enough to know that there's no winning the fight.
Yeah.
And there was this little moment when they're eating from like a driver's cafeteria, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
And the dad, they're talking to the dad and asking about being a driver, and he mentions like several failed small businesses, including a Taiwanese cake shop, which was dropped in Mickey 17.
Yes. Oh, right.
Yes, as another failed small business. So there is totally overlap with this and Mickey 17, no doubt. But that one was a really fun, like, direct connection.
Okay. And also, wasn't the Underground Man also involved in the Taiwanese cake shop?
I think that, or maybe he had a Taiwanese cake shop that failed, but Mr. Kim also had failed small businesses, and like that's why he was where he was. And I know that that's like a huge culture in South Korea. I also I feel like I read something where Bong Joon-ho like actually made this as a commentary on South Korea, and then like learned when it like globally resonated that, oh shit, this is like actually happening in most places in the world.
It's pretty bad in South Korea.
It is very bad in South Korea, like for sure. But he like, it's just kind of cool that he like made this about his home, and then everyone was like, this is so me for real.
Hashtag poverty.
Yeah.
Hashtag systemic impoverishment.
Yeah, man. And hearing the what's crazy is what seemed like a problem in South Korea is like how there just was not jobs. Like it just seemed like it was a fight to get a fucking job there.
Yeah.
They were literally folding pizza boxes, which I had totally forgotten about.
Dude, oh my God. And then they got sprayed by pesticides.
Oh gosh. That seemed like instant cancer to me.
This was so many levels of fucked up, dude. It made my skin crawl. It pissed me off. It scared me. Like,
yes,
exactly what you're saying, dude. This movie makes me feel things.
Yes.
And it's like this movie is it's rare gem.
It's a masterpiece. It's such a rare gem. It's a masterpiece. You know what else I gasped out loud at?
What?
When the original housekeeper is like trying to push the bookshelf to open the secret door.
Oh my God. And then she falls.
And she falls and like hits her head and rolls. Woo! I think I yelped.
Dude, I did not remember who died or anything. I just remember Mr. Kim stabbing Mr. Park, but I didn't remember it. I didn't remember when the son Kim got the rock dropped in his head. I didn't remember that.
I thought he was dead for sure. He got double tapped.
Double tapped, bro.
And he made it out of that, which is crazy. I want to touch on the end too. It's so tragic. He gets this letter from his father and he writes one back, and it's like, there's no way to return the letter. Like his letter is a fantasy, and there's no way to even tell his dad the fantasy.
Bro, I think the end is a fantasy. I think
it is a fantasy. That's why, like, him with the red hair and then, like, getting the house. Yeah. It's 100% a fantasy, because then we cut back and he's still on his couch and he has the letter in his hand. So it was just, like, what he's imagining while he's writing the letter.
Yeah.
And it's like, he can't even get that letter to his dad. Like. Yeah.
But, you know, it's inspiring that he still had hope after all of that.
Right. Inspiring, but sad also.
It's sad, yeah.
Gosh.
That will go away.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anything else? Ready to score?
10.
10.
10 across the board.
Ooh, this is one of the best movies ever made. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Of all time, bro. I Love this movie. I can't wait. I'm just going to watch it over and over and over again for the whole rest of my life.
Yeah, I got the Criterion, bro. I feel compelled to like dip into those special features. I feel like now that I've cracked the like rewatch egg,
Yeah.
that I'm just going to go right back in whenever I want.
As you should.
It was this viewing that I was waiting 5 years for. Apologies, but it was worth it.
It's hella. Bro, also, I'm jealous it takes you 5 years to forget shit. I couldn't tell you anything about a movie I watched last week. I watched a movie the other day. I don't even remember what it was. And I was like fully engaged, dude. This wasn't a second screen situation.
Yeah. I have bad memory when it comes to other things, but movies, right here forever,
It's
baby.
locked and loaded.
Locked
dude.
in, yeah, locked in.
Okay, well, that's our show. If you have a suggestion for next week's dub, write to us. Send us an email, moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. You can also send us a text. Press text me in the description somewhere on whatever platform you're listening. Especially if you're on Spotify, there should be a text me button. If you text us, we'll get that text, bro. And then we'll send it to each other, and then we'll have a little laugh, and then we'll craft a reply from both of the Mavens, dude. Okay, that's it. Movie Mavens all the way out.